The BC Lions are 7-point favorites over the Hamilton Tiger-Cats in Vancouver on Friday night. BC will be without all-star receiver Alexander Holland due to a shoulder injury, though Canadian linebacker Ben Hladek is back in the lineup to help shore up BC's run defense, which has been struggling as of late. All-star defensive tackle Casey Sayles is back for Hamilton after missing last week's game, while Greg Bell is listed as a game-time decision at running back. JC, can the Lions get back in the win column, or will the Tiger-Cats continue their surprise late playoff push?
Look, I think this is going to be a victory for the BC Lions here, but I don't know what Vegas is doing here. Have they watched the Hamilton Tiger-Cats play? Because how is this a 7-point spread? It's the widest spread of the week. To me, that's not reflective of how I see this game at all. I think the Lions are going to get a slight edge coming off the bye week. I think they're going to be able to get the victory at home, but the Hamilton Tiger-Cats, particularly offensively, they're putting up numbers. Defensively, they're generating takeaways. That is not a good matchup for the Lions as they have looked the last number of weeks. This is a team that's turned the ball over far too frequently and has been gashed, alternating between in the run game and in the pass game. That secondary hasn't been particularly good. They haven't had the same group in there in back-to-back games all season. You'll get another new rotation in this week with Deontay Evans hurt, Jalen Edwards-Cooper coming in for his first game of the season at field corner, but also Christophe Beaulieu, the rookie third-round pick, stepping in over Adrian Green as the starting safety. Yet another mix-up there in the secondary. So I don't trust the Lions to be able to cover this. I think they'll win by a field goal, but I've got the Ticats covering the spread.
Yeah, I was shocked at this spread. I'm shocked it hasn't moved more, especially considering just 2 weeks ago, like it's tough to go from the Eastern time zone and play the late game out west. But the Toronto Argonauts just did this in BC's last game and wiped the floor with the BC Lions. And the Hamilton Tiger-Cats, last I've checked, despite their record, they've won 3 straight, including 2 over the Argos. So I am absolutely taking the Ticats to cover this spread. I'm not going to take them to win because I do think that the Lions will bounce back to at least some extent. I actually like the change to Jalen Edwards-Cooper, who had a very good season for them last year at corner in place of Deontay Evans. Deontay Evans, heck of a player, but I think that Jalen Edwards-Cooper is a little more physical. I also think Christophe Beaulieu brings a little bit more physical upside than Adrian Green. The Lions have not tackled well as of late. I like getting a little bit more physical on the back end. I'm a little worried about the offensive side of the ball for BC. Tyler Packer is back in as the starting left guard. I think Tyler Packer is a really good center. I'm not sure how much I like him at guard. And Stanley Berryhill, all due respect to him, is a substantial drop-off to Alexander Holland, who, when he is at the top of his game, is a top 5, certainly receiver in the CFL, arguably top 3. So I don't think the Lions are going to blow out the Ticats in this one. I think it'll be a very competitive game. I love Casey Sayles coming back for the Ticats. I think he's still an underrated player in this league, but I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be gritty. I think it's going to be ugly at times, which I think plays a little bit to the strengths of the visitors, considering how well they've been running the ball as of late. That said, I do have the home side winning a tight one.